Hello, everyone, and welcome to the continuation of Link's Division Gaming League, the first VR chat-based competitive gaming league ever. Tonight's matchup is Game 3 of Rainbow Six Siege series and features Void versus Red Zone. I'm your Shoutcaster, Drift ACR, here with me, my co-Shoutcaster, Iza. Will be calling the match as it happens live here on the official LDGG Twitch channel and live stream. The live stream will also be once again by our league's co-owner and manager, Mahedrian. Rosters of the participating teams will be displayed shortly as we get close to the start of the match. Tonight's rules will closely be following Rainbow Six Siege Pro League rules and regulations. Tonight's first map is Coastline, selected by Red Zone. This should be another extremely exciting stream. We're thrilled to have everyone participating and watching. As we'll be announcing throughout the stream, if you are interested in joining our server and the league or becoming a partner, you can link its feature in our social media platforms or just type !Discord in the Twitch channel and follow the link. Feel free to show your positivity and love in the stream and the server by commenting in the chat, following us on social media, and sharing the server link. Now, without further delay, let's get into the action. LGG Series 0 Rainbow Six Siege Game 3 has officially started. I am not a reading. You know what? That's just not my thing. Oh, jeez. All right. I just didn't want to make sure I didn't leave out anything for you guys. I had to make sure we get everything. Listen, I want you to be just as informed as I am, chat. All right. If I didn't write things down, I'd forget. Even if I write it down, I'll forget sometimes. But hey, how you doing, Iza?
Oh, I'm doing great, man. We got around to that in the end, right? Got it all out.
Then this is why I don't do play-by-play most of the time, man. It's just I gotta focus. I gotta think about what I gotta say. It doesn't ramble me at first. So yeah, no. So have you been keeping up with the game, Teresa?
Yes, sir. I've been seeing a lot of what has happened. Actually, been watching a lot of what's happening. I actually really took notice of Red Zone's growth from the first game to the second. I'm hoping to actually see that continue in this third game. They really pulled off some new things that I'd say definitely impressed me compared to the first round. And of course, I feel like Team Void's game in the past two was kind of similar, but I'm looking forward to seeing how that, if they're going to stick with their frags or if they're going to move on and try to structure themselves a little bit more like Red Zone has. So we'll get to see how that goes.
You know what I want to see really, really, really bad this game? One of these games, we got to see the return of Shield Team 6, baby.
Man, I am... We'll be seeing that. I'm hoping that they don't ban this. I do want to actually... I am looking to see that return.
Oh man,
yes, please.
It was absolutely beautiful. Listen, not a lot of times can you pull out the shield ops and actually rush in there. When the team actually pulls it off, it's a glorious thing, especially when Fuse gets to join the pile, And usually his cluster bombs don't see much love, but man, he's got a rad shield to make that action happen.
Oh,
so yeah, no,
yes,
game 3 though, man, I mentioned this in the Overwatch League as we were doing it. You watch the teams grow over this whole series, and it's kind of been rough watching them, go against each other, and because it is season 0, kind of feeling things out. So they've had to go against the team each match. So it's definitely been a learning curve of each team to kind of teeter that, and I think it's been a lot of practice and learning. So yeah, if it's anything like the Overwatch one, game 3 is going to be insane.
Of course. Definitely looking forward to seeing how that all pays off, because I know that they've been practicing throughout this season, and it shows, and hopefully we're going to see it show again today. A little bit different from last time. Obviously, I'm going to be joining us now, and just to give a little bit on myself, I am currently just hovering around Plat 2 as a player. I'm mainly focused on a lot of gunning. I have experience in the past shoutcasting and participating in up to T5 tournaments for FACEIT and going around for local arcade and PC R6 tournaments. Previous, not to showboat or anything, but, professional ex-Tekken player in the Philippines.
Listen, we'll bring Mortal Kombat in. I'll be down too. So, hey, how do you say your whole name? Because, I completely skipped saying your whole name because I can't say a name. Most people know that. What is the whole thing?
Don't worry, you're not alone on that. Full name, Izayashi.
Easy Ashi. All right, bet.
Yes, sir.
I'll forget that in 10 minutes, but that's
It's
okay.
alright. Most of the people remember it when I BM'd them in game. I just replaced the Iza with Easy, and they remember me after I BM'd them.
Oh, that's toxic, Todd. Listen, I've actually picked up Siege a little bit more than I used to. You know, I played a lot, like season 1, 2. Actually, my big season was Blackbeard. Yeah, I know. Everybody shunned me real quick. I miss when that was an iron shield instead of being made of tinfoil, but you know.
Oh, truly. Yep. My golden days were back in health, back when I played on a laptop and had a little office mouse that didn't have DPI on it. So
that is not healthy at all.
Hey, you know what? I've had my fair share of cursed PC setups, but we got there eventually, right? And that's all that matters.
Hey, so we're coming up the coastline. Yo, this map actually really pretty. I like it a lot.
Yes, I got some lovely screenshots actually on here. I recently tested out some new graphics things with Shadowplay. Didn't know that could be done. And now my game looks beautiful, and Coastline is like the perfect place to show it off. So definitely one of the more graphically enhanced, very enjoyable to look at maps.
Yo, and you know, the update that came in, and I can't quite remember the name of it, it was definitely the year introduction of Jackal and Mirror, and ever since Coastline's been part of the game, it's been a really pinnacle map for players to play on. It seems like a lot of players like to do it, and it has a decent balance to it. I've seen it swing both ways on opinions, but you know, Mirror and Jackal changed the game a lot, and to the point where Jackal gets banned every game almost. So, what's the chance you think we're going to see a Thatcher Jackal ban in this game?
Oh, you know, man, very typical. I'd say that we're going to see the Thatcher ban. As far as Jackal goes, I feel like that's pretty default. If they have any plans set up on attack, I don't think they're going to specifically ban Jackal, but it all depends on how they're going to run this. Because, for example, of course, you know, this map's going to go a little bit softer on the hard breach. You might see a Hibana or an Ace just to get the main wall open on in the middle of the courtyard, but other than that, it's unlikely that you're going to really catch any hard breach in there. So seeing the Thatcher on this map, I feel like a lot of players lean off of that. So a different ban might just happen to come out here.
Listen, I'd be graced because back in the day, I played Thatcher a lot. It's breaking my heartstrings. Even when I've been playing this casually lately, just Thatcher, gone. I'm like, all right, bet. Jeez, all right. What did Thatcher do to you off, man?
Exactly. I know what you're saying. I used to be a Thatcher main. He has a special place in my heart, man. He was the first character I ever got full black ice on, and I never stopped playing him since. And then they added operator bans.
Well, so yeah, you know what? Let's see if Thatcher gets banned or if he still gets the love. Let's go ahead and kick this game off on Coastline. Oh man, it's gonna be. I'm so excited. I love watching Siege. Siege was actually, when I started watching competitive gaming, Siege was the first one I actually genuinely liked to watch, just because of the overhead and the third person, and like seeing the fact that two dudes are on the opposite sides of the wall from each other, about to go at it. You're like, tension is real. Here they go. It's insane. I love watching it from above. It feels like you're playing The Sims with Carnage.
Yeah, no, it was. I don't know what it is for me, just that the map design, the layout, and of course,
Shield Team
there
6,
it is.
No!
They are clearly cutting that off there. That is unfortunate. They are worried about the Shield Team 6 returning. Oh no.
Well,
Alright, so there's one dream down.
Yeah, there's one dream down. So you think we're going to see a clash on defense band? Just all shield ops out the game?
I feel like we might. There's the Jackal ban I'm talking about. But that leaves Thatcher up on the board, which could make a difference if used properly, considering from the roof, the Thatcher could actually disable pretty much everything in the sites, since it's not that big upstairs. So Thatcher, if used properly, could actually be quite effective here.
Listen, he gets fans so much because there's so many damn gadgets on the defensive side. It's unreal. Oh, smokes. No slowdown. So that would have been the counter to the Shield Team 6.
Yep, I would say that's definitely aimed more towards Void's side. You see them picking up the gunfights in the past few rounds, or the past few matches, and I feel like the SMG-11, you're going to have a little bit more mechanical skill picked up on that. And since Team Void's been really just relying on their fragging abilities.
There's Clash. I called that one.
Oh, my lord, sir. Why? I mean, I'm not gonna say why I would ban her too, but like, come on, man.
Man, if
For
they
the
play
sake of my
Shield Team 6,
entertainment.
they want to get rid of all the shields.
Yep.
All right, but I'm gonna let you take the lead on this because you have a little bit more map knowledge on me on this. Considering you're actually ranked, I am not. Oh.
Yes, sir. All right, so let's take a look at what they got running here on the setup. So right off the bat, we're gonna see Team Void with the Pulse and the Valk and a Mozzie, possibly all three running C4 here, which could be a huge problem potentially for Team Red Zone. And then on Team Red Zone side, we're going to see Callie, which I'm not a big fan of, but a lot of utility potential for her, especially on a map like this where we're going to have ruins and the up top side is going to be huge for her right here.
I was thinking about that.
That goes.
That was one of my favorite places when I am playing in general. The peak is to walk up those ruins, pop the pool door open, pop the hookah door open, and just watch in there. So yeah, there's definitely a line of sight, which is where they're at on hookah. Nice.
Yep, there we go. All right, let's take a look at what they're running. Yep, that's the triples. That's the triple nitro right there. Double rotate on the main wall. Don't see that often. Yep, just don't see that often. Typically, one of those walls is going to be left soft. For me, I'd say it's usually going to be the wall closest to the big window, since you can just wall bang the billiards table from that if they choose to plant there. And then just toss the C4 through the left side to deny the plant behind the bomb. But we'll see how that works out for them and what they've got set up here.
A cheeky overcam.
Yeah, well, I'm not too sure where the other Valcams are going. Okay, we got Pulse playing below. So I feel like that's going to be a pretty common place for them to push out. I feel like they're going to have to go through. And wow, right off the bat with the spawn peek from Trix, going to be finding Card Rook there. That's going to be their Hibana, so their only hard breacher actually right there. So while normally that would be a huge pick on this map, I don't think it's going to matter all too much aside from opening up that main wall. But at the same time, they have the Callie, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yep,
yeah,
and as
no,
I predicted, the Callie's going to be playing in ruins
right in
here.
the ruins, yeah.
Yep.
No, that's a beautiful peak spot. You can kind of slow down the rotations and the movement, especially if you can get that bomb plant in the hookah itself, right in front of the door there. You can watch it from out there, and it's almost GG, unless you can long arm it.
Yep. Looks like Switch is going to be going for a pretty typical play there, going for the hatch and bedroom. I like that, though. They're going to be getting that map control. They're going to need to push up into the hallways here.
It looks like Twix got hit.
Oh! All right, first nitro coming out from Trix. They're going to find Moto, which is their IQ. Once again, there we go. Okay, Chone's going to find the next pick over there, and we're going to be trading out back and forth. That is going a lot faster on the frags than I expected, and Red Zone's down 3 bodies to 2. That is unfortunate going there. Of course, I didn't get to cover it in time there, but Klee got taken down by the Swedge, I believe, in Penthouse or VIP. So that's the first one. Callie going to try to find a shot onto the rotate, but is going to miss, unfortunately. Just poorly timed there on the pickup. Right now, Red Zone looks like they're going to be scrambling to find a little bit of a foothold here for map control.
We've definitely seen a lot of good picks, though. You know, it's it's a lot of trading back and forth. I saw Twix go down at one moment. Did a Callie. That Callie has a really strong position. It's just what they can do from there. They see they're pushing up quite a little bit here. See what happens.
I'm going to be pushing up on Mozzie. We're going to be looking at this. It's going to be a 1.5 versus a 4 times. It looks like Callie definitely knows. Trix going to find them. 4 times scope's not going to be the advantage when they're that close, unfortunately. Sophia's going to be pushing up here. Experience boost, looking for the next frag to try to even out the numbers. Going to be pushing into billiards behind the couch. Got someone coming up. Coolbot and Trix is going to find him before it can happen. No shot. That is unfortunate there. Experience boost, definitely making the right play, trying to go in for the frags and even out the numbers. But the way Void was just dispersed and positioned in that last few minutes, or seconds rather, was not exactly where it would be advantageous for experience boost.
Yeah, I didn't realize they had one all the way over there in the other bedroom. That's like a whole completely different site.
Yep, we had Trix holding the rotate from behind the bench. We had, I believe, someone behind Aqua Couch, and then we also had another player coming up, Cool Vibes, which would have looked into where Zofia was playing, so I don't think that was going to be. I mean, that could have found. They could have definitely found the 2 frags there and picked up on the Hookah player and the Cool Vibes player. Up. Rehost coming in, getting called. All right.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, yeah, go ahead. All right, perfect.
Yeah,
So
okay, so we're gonna get a rehost coming up. It looks like then. Not quite sure what's happening. I'm just gonna assume potential cursor glitch or something. For those who don't know, this game is in fact riddled with bugs, but they get fixed eventually. I hope sometimes.
Yeah, give me some insight on that. I've been watching a few funny Siege videos, and they keep mentioning that mouse gets. So how exactly does that happen?
Right. So what it is, and it's never happened to me. I actually experienced close to none of the glitches that anyone experiences in this game from Operation Health onwards. But what happens essentially is you just spawn in. You don't even get to spawn in. Sometimes just straight up on the camera. You can't turn. You can't move your cursor. Sometimes you can't even type. And there's a separate glitch where you just have to tab out and back in. Your leaderboard won't work. You won't be able to press tab or type or anything like that, but you'll be able to move. So it's we've got a good variety of scuff blended into the gameplay. All right, you're gonna be finding the first pick on the Tricks. That's gonna be huge right off the bat. There, Tricks with the 4 frags on his team currently.
Oof.
Klee's gonna get the trade-off for that. Gonna be getting the knock. That's some nade utility down there for the attacking team, so that could potentially lead to some downfall right there. They are on kitchen though, and the sledge is still up, so there's definitely still a chance on that.
Yes. No, there's definitely CD just popping out there, and I saw that Klee kind of fell back after they picked that player, but the kitchen push from where they're at is definitely. Man, that sniper takes a.
All right, so.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and play this out, but we're gonna have to do a rehost after this session. One of the players has unfortunately lost. We're gonna restart after this match just because one of the players unfortunately lost audio, which is the bug that we may have encountered. We're just gonna let them play it out. Maybe it's a little bit of an early game warm up, you know, get both teams ready to rock.
Yep. I'm gonna take some adjustment definitely. I mean, I'm not a Cali player, but I'm sure that that hitting the 12 times scope isn't exactly something you just get on and pop off with, you know. So.
Yeah, it's the highest zoom in the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I'd love to unlock that opulator, but I don't ever see myself using a sniper like that in a game that's so close quarters and quick.
Yeah, I'm a type of person who doesn't even enjoy using ACOGs as opposed to one-time scopes, so yeah, snipers are not exactly up.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and trade right into an intermission right here. We'll be back shortly once we get everything figured out on our end. Chugga chugga choo choo! Damn! Look at that sub train go! Yo, I just want to give a shout out to all you that are starting to sub right now. That's much appreciated. Link Division Gaming is definitely excited to have all those come in and keep supporting this as it goes along. I definitely want to see this going for a long haul. So all those subs are very much appreciated. Thank you guys. So it seems like we've almost got all the players back in here. Once we do, it's gonna be a restart. So hey, it's not all bad. You know, just quick one, 1v team warm up just to get a feel for things. It doesn't hurt nobody.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, what do you think, Isa? You think?
Yep. I'm thinking this is gonna more or less follow what we just saw. I mean, I think that at least as far as operator setups go and the team builds, probably gonna go with the same thing. There could be a little bit of revision going on here after, the little warm-up round that has just happened, of course. But we'll definitely see if anything changes here.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the same bands as before. It should be. So we'll have Monty Jackal, Smoke, and Clash. That was the band. See, look, I got a good memory. I just can't read for a script for shit.
Well, unfortunately enough, that just means the same dream dying for a second time on Shield Team 6. But
don't remind me.
maybe we'll still see a little bit of a surprise come out from it anyway. There's always Fuse and Blitz. we still have our chances.
Hey, there's always the recruits. Never forget recruits.
Actually, can you still choose recruits?
Wait, can you not? Wait, that's not a thing anymore?
No,
what?
Sir.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Now I just feel old.
I mean, recruit nowadays is kind of the they're kind of overpowered. I don't know. Get me wrong on that, but I can bring impacts and a nitro on my recruit, and rock an MP5 and an SMG11. Best operator in the game, 2 armor, 2 speed. I'm on it.
Oh. So that's very true. I never put it in that perspective. Hey, so I start playing operator when I play casual, all right? I'm just me operator or recruit main. Let's go.
Yep. They actually recently, and not too recently, of course. I'm just talking past 2 years potentially. I don't remember when it happened. They added it in. They added attachments and whatnot to the recruits. So actually, that's made casual substantially more fun for me.
Really? I forget back in my day. I remember when you couldn't do anything. Recruits.
You actually, I figured this out yesterday. Nothing to do with anything. Situations, you now have sights. I remember using an iron sight in the situations.
Really?
Yep, you now have sights in them.
That's such a great thing. But competitive play is different, so let's go ahead and see. Did we see much on the different picks on the teams, or same strap, same team members?
Yep, looks like it's all set up pretty much the same here, except they brought a Jaeger instead of a Maz. Nope, they brought the Maz. They still have all the things. Nope, looks like the exact same, I guess. Never mind. Wow.
If it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't fixed, don't break it. Break itself's the name of the game, and Siege, what are you talking about? Look at that wall, and that floor, and...
Speaking of that wall, we are looking for a rotate. Alright, we got the rotate down. Not going to be seeing the double rotate from the first round this time.
That was a nice painting, okay? Why'd you gotta do the painting like that?
Sometimes sacrifices have to be made for the greater good, and apparently this time it just so happened to be the painting. Another work of art lost for the sake of advancement. But
oh my goodness, again with the early peak.
Man, was that even on this? Was that like the same spot too?
No, I believe that was on the opposite side of the map last time.
Heartbeat sensor.
All right.
Get out!
So they're softening up the wall over here with Zofia up on the rooftop. I wonder if they're trying to clear out a little bit more than they did the first time they got the practice on this setup. Oh, we have seen a little bit of action between Fixu and the Habana here.
Yeah, actually right next to Cardrook. He doesn't seem to know that he has a player right next to him on the other side of the wall, and it's going to actually find him. That's going to be Nova playing Pulse below and getting the diffuser below in Sunrise.
Ooh, that's a big play. So now it's a play for the diffuser, not even the objective anymore. So you're definitely gonna have to see Team Red Zone come around and get the. Where did he even get shot from?
That was from Vase right there. Trix find the shot. Oh, there it is. Double kill for
shot was
Trix
down. That was a good shot.
on the roof. Yeah. I was actually expecting a little bit of a different push from Red Zone. There goes Jaeger from Lily holding the angle onto that door on the hookah belk.
So now it does come down to the Cali again to see if they can go ahead and get the picks on the operators they need to, and it's definitely a different round than we saw the first time around.
Yep, Void going full thirst for that Cali, but they're gonna end up, regardless, taking the flawless first round there.
Yeah.
I was expecting a little bit different when I saw that Sophia on the roof opening up the VIP wall that was not reinforced. I genuinely expected that to be a full VIP bedroom take and then try to go from there on to Vase. And I think that opening up early was actually a pretty smart move. It was just unfortunate they lost the diffuser at the beginning of the match there. I think that's what really kind of dragged them down at the end into getting more or less cleaned up.
Our six picks are Buck the Ash and I don't know her new name, the Bandit. That's okay. I know who Bandit is. I know she puts up laser walls. That's about it. So you got the other one, the concussive one. Oh my goodness, I don't. What's her name?
Yeah, the laser walls is going to be a Rumi.
And then who does the concussion?
For defense?
Yes.
Yeah, Ella.
Oh no, the other concussion.
Oh.
The pulsating.
Okay, hold on. Melusi, wait, you're talking about Melusi?
Melusi, thank you!
Alright.
Listen, man. I've looked at their names, but it gets to the point where you get so many operators, you can't remember all their names off the top of your head, especially when I think they're the newest one, I believe. Is it Melusi's the newest one? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about about the history on that there. But, definitely not sure how I feel about the Ash pick. Actually, almost finding a pick on the Melusi right off the bat through that main wall. Looks like they're all going to be pushing that. Trix getting pushed back on the main stairs. Oh, Trix down right off the bat. A good kill from the Ash from Jaeger. Wow. That was actually a really good initial push. They are taking lobby fast. This might actually come down really a lot quicker than I thought. Player in service going to be finding the first pick onto Jaeger, unfortunately, getting the trade for Trix. But they still have full control of lobby, and it looks like they've retreated back through service.
Yeah, they left this a little soft here. They have a little entry denial here with the Bandit and the Mute, so it's going to be a little tricky to get through all that. We don't have the Thatcher, who wasn't banned, but you got to get to that wall. As they're kind of getting knocked out here and left. Couple trades to get a 2v2 now. This is getting good, guys.
Yeah, Void is kind of recklessly throwing their bodies out towards Red Zone at this point, and I wouldn't commend them on that. Oh, we're going to be trying to find some foot. Oh, trying to find the feet shot here on Sophia. Not going to finish it off. Oh, there we go. Lily's going to find that first pick. Not going to get it. Oh, and there we go. Unfortunate, but the Legion took them both out in bathroom there. Good shots from Lily onto Sophia's feet, actually, there to light them up and finish it off. Sophia actually can't withstand anymore, so that's just even more crippling there.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's, Really? When did that happen?
I genuinely think it was like a season or two ago. I'm not, I'm very hazy on the season updates, but,
I forgot it was a thing. It was just natural to me. I didn't remember I was saying. That was probably something great, and I did hear that Finka, I see Finka keeps getting pulled out. So Finka's not global anymore, right? It's a radius. You have to be within a certain range to get Finka res?
I'm pretty sure it's actually still global.
Is it still global?
I'm not sure about the
res.
I'm not sure about the res. I feel like the res is, but to be fair, every time someone picks Finka on my team, I tell them to choose someone different. Not because, you know, it's personal preference, but I'm one of those people who likes to control his own recoil. So.
Oh, yeah, no, that's definitely... I always don't ever take into the recoil effect. I always just think about the health. You know, the more meat on the team, it's like having a mobile vest.
Yeah, and, you know, of course, a lot of people actually go for it. You see it a lot in Pro League, but I just... I don't know. I can't bring myself to enjoy having a Fink on my team.
So we're seeing some frost mats too. This is gonna be
5 seconds
crazy to
to go.
see if anybody, hopefully, doesn't catch a leg in a hole as we're going through
Attackers
here.
are heading out to defuse
I've seen
the
some
bomb.
cheesy mats in my day, and oh, they're not fun. You think you'd see a giant black mat on the ground, and you're like, yeah, I don't see. Snap.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have a lot of people dying in every version of play in this game to a frost mat. Unfortunately, no matter how good you are, you're never above getting your leg chopped off. Unfortunately, actually, they're gonna be set up in blue bar. While we were coming to Finka, we kind of skipped over that, but yeah, they're gonna be playing blue bar, which is a site you don't really hold by being on site. Usually, what's gonna happen is you're gonna blow the footholds on blue bar, and then you're gonna play around lobby, service, and above. And all you really have to hold is sunrise. But it looks like that's what they're doing here. I'm not too sure if there's anyone actually playing on blue bar quite yet. We're still seeing the Cali, which playing off of no longer being on the top floor might be.
Ooh, a good concussion there on the player of Void from that Sophia.
Yeah, Sophia.
Oh, as they get some action here in the kitchen, but they're definitely cooking up a match, and there's a frag! Yo, get some bacon and eggs!
X-Ray taken out right off the bat there again. Oh my, okay.
Trading out those drinks, jeez! Yo, we
Getting
got a
the
whole
refrag.
buffet going on in this Siege game!
Yep, we're gonna be playing. Void's gonna be going for the refrag here, but in the end, it's gonna be Red Zone that came out on top in terms of the trades there, as they only lost 1 body compared to 2, and they've actually lost 2 pretty well-performing fraggers on their team as the game currently stands. So, and then Cali's gonna be finding another one. That's Nova down. So now what they really have to be worried about, as far as I'm concerned, is pushing in and not getting injured by any frost mats.
Who opened the bottom of the... Oh, we got another... Oh, my goodness.
Bigger finding another kill on the Claymore.
Oh, that's great.
Cali hopped in. No frost mat under that window, unless it was already destroyed. Actually, one's going to be finding the frost mat. Cali's going to clean it up. Mott's finishing it out for the team there. Cali plays finding some success, much to my surprise, on the lower floors. That is...
You know, you just work with the utility you got. That's an auto pistol, right? Is that a burst one?
That is auto, yes.
Yeah, see, I mean, you got an auto pistol in your pocket, just treat it like an SMG, you're good to go, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't need no iron, or sights. I said iron sights, yeah. It has iron sights. Listen, we'll talk about it.
Yep, looks like we're gonna see pretty much the identical. Oh, we're actually seeing a gridlock. We get 6 picking off of the gridlock. It looks like. Okay, never mind. Tricks actually going from Captain to the Lord himself. Wowie. Oh, we're gonna see a Thatcher in the play. Here we go. 2 players. 2 ops we're not ready to actually see. That is. I'm glad we got to see some Thatcher play. Tachanka, you know, his viability, of course, we're never going to question him. But
you know
when he's been played in the past few games, you know, he hasn't seen a lot of success as far as the Lynx
I'll tell you what, though, I remember Tachanka on his turret days, and when I saw his rework, I was like, oh, so he just carries his guns around. And then he whips out this flame launcher thing, and I'm like, wait, where'd he find this? So Tachanka's dangerous now, man. He's really the Lord over here.
He really is. Actually, what makes his utilities so dangerous, in my opinion, is I didn't know this. I was informed of this only recently. He can walk through the fire that he launches.
No.
Yeah. So, I didn't know that.
I don't believe it.
But he can walk through the fire that he launches.
I'm
not sure how that holds out.
Game.
Yes, sir. I'm not sure, why, or like, you know, obviously, you know, there's definitely gonna be lore behind it. It's not like he himself just throwing something with no reason, you know. But, you know, we got, maybe just got the super thermal padded boots. We just don't know about it.
Yeah, so they're definitely playing up top again, trying to get the line of sights on the with that Kali, where it's advantageous to actually have the Kali in this upper level as long as they can get some decent picks from the distance. Man, I always hate this balcony that this IQ's on. It's always good or bad. I always get the runouts as soon as I rappel up. They'll get me from below. That's a scary balcony. There's a lot of angles, and Pulse sees them.
Speaking of below, once again, we're going to see Nova playing the Pulse in the same spot and finding the same... well, I'm not going to say the same kill, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be another Sunrise pick, if I'm not wrong. And it looks like it's going to be working out. They're going to start pushing into site a little bit preemptively here. I'm not seeing a lot of drone work going down, but there's going to be the first Thatcher EMP to get rid of the anything in Hookah. I'm not actually sure. I don't see much utility placed in there. I believe he might have gotten a Yokai.
That would have been good. But it's just disabled now. It doesn't destroy, correct?
Yes, which is
that's definitely big. So you got to play on that time when you throw the Thatcher now. It isn't just a throw and forget and everything's gone. So
yeah, I'm not sure what the time on the Yokai for the EMPs is looking like anymore, but I know as far as the bandits go, at least, and any type of breach denial, they're disabled until you re-enabled. I'm not sure about that, but I know that you can pick them up and put them back down. So if that is the case, you know.
So as long as you keep them pushed off the utility they're going to put down, it's still a positive movement.
Yep, Nova's going to be looking for the kill on whoever was repelling up the main window there, Card Rook there, and it's not going to actually connect. A little bit of missed opportunity there, and Jaeger's going to actually capitalize and get another kill off that. Good shit from Red Zone there. You're going to find Chan, who I'm not quite sure where they were, but either way. Now, oh, there we go. We're going to start seeing some structured pushes into a more typical kind of line of sight here. They're going to be playing in VIP together. They have 90 taken, actually. If they actually catch this Echo on Vase, they have a good chance of either getting him in the feet or... no, they have no nades. Gonna be looking for the Yokai down. One Yokai down. Yep, one Yokai.
So they got the hallway control. They just got to be able to get down that hallway and get this push. They're definitely coming down to the wire here as far as what they have available. 2, 3. Oh my god. The Lord is just going in. There is...
Oh,
good Lord, that is true. You know, there's just so many rounds in that clip. No reloaded needed.
Absolutely no reload needed at all. Wow. Oh, wowee. Yep. The Vase gameplay on that, kind of just a little bit of a bottleneck there for the attack to push through. They took map control pretty well. It just came down to how little time they had in the end to push up there, I think. Definitely new, more than likely because it was so common that they were playing at least one person on Vase. I think they were just hoping that it wasn't going to be the Lord himself.
Yeah. No, the Yokai and the Echo was just the only thing in that hallway, but we saw the rotation out once they were taken care of on the outside push to kind of help for the back push. But, you know, you had Red Zone in the map, and like you said, good map control coming in. It's just the amount of time left, you start to hear that that countdown timer start to be an audible cue. It kind of gets the nerves.
Yep, and now we're going to see a 6-pick off of Thermite to Ash. Jaeger really picking up on the Ash Jaeger maining strat here. Jaeger only going off of his name as we haven't seen him on defense yet, but nonetheless, good to see a fellow Ash Jaeger brethren on the stage.
OG power right there, straight up OG power. So yeah, we got some laser walls down now. Those things, I don't know. I haven't had personally contend with them, but they definitely seem like they're annoying. But the wall opening capabilities of this arm is just, you know, back in my day, Siege wasn't so futuristic, but you know, with the times goes, the more futuristic it gets. And you know what? We go from modern military to future military. It's just the theme. You know, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know, I was a big Bionicles fan back in my days. I'm just glad to see a little bit of inspiration from my childhood young blood into my favorite games.
Ooh, so we got a little bit of trading going off here. I hear the shots. I don't know. Oh, right there on the main door. So actually, interesting peek on that with that shield is I remember a strong peek on that. Used to be peeking through the bomb, and oof, the Lord just takes one.
Yep, that's gonna be a free
some
on
trading
the
shots, a little damage.
Oop,
that's
and
good.
Jaeger's
good
gonna go down
trade.
off screen a little bit there on the. That's Ash down. Kachang gonna be pushing up, gonna find the second kill on the experience boost. Looks like Red Zone's gonna be down a few bodies compared to Void right now, but as long as they can find some picks, I think that they can still pull back from this. Honestly, we saw the Cali pull through for Red Zone. when they were playing below. And oh,
Right
first
in the
one down.
chest.
Unfortunate timing coming down there. Kui just happening to clean that up after getting the trade for Chan. That is just unfortunate for the Cowie, but still a good play from Kui nonetheless. Coming down that hatch, perfect timing. And then we're going to see the Sabana card rook trying to struggle for Sunrise, but not going to make it into Kitchen, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, definitely.
I don't even know if he shot him.
push-ins.
Wow.
Definitely good push from both sides. They definitely dispersed the team and had a good crunch there. A few good trades in the early rounds. You can definitely tell it's not as it was in early games of these. There's definitely a lot of back and forth happening, a lot of strategy coming into this, and good gameplay from both teams on this game. All around.
Yeah, for sure. And to Team Red Zone's credit, I don't think that attacking as far as aggressive pushes that they've done is as much their strength as their structured defenses are. While they, like, clearly towards the end, they're starting to, like, figure out structuring and working off of each other. But I feel like until then, they're kind of going a little bit careless on their approaches into sites and taking the gunfights with Team Void. So it looks like, you know, of course, they had they figured out taking map control in Benjamin VIP towards the end of a few rounds ago, but it was just a little bit of time cut down.
I thought he was going to steal that drone. What a waste of drone. I thought you loved drones, Mozzie. Why you got to do it dirty like that? Oh, there you go.
Sometimes, man, you know, you gotta, if you love something, you gotta let it go. And for most players in comp, you're gonna actually see the Mozzie shooting out the drones in the prep round just to deny intel, and then putting his Mozzies down post-prep.
Mozzie is my spirit animal operator, and I just love all my drones, so I want to treat them all with care. Oh, we got the door open. C4 out. Is he gonna get anybody? No. Well, thank goodness for the ease of push there on Red Zone. You know, you can only do that so much before the enemy team becomes wise. What do we got going on here? I hear some pop shots going on.
This is quite the angle from Cowie. Wow. If Mott's, you know, honestly, if he wallbangs this guy on 90, wow. I'm sorry, my brain's overloading right now. Like, if that, like, I can just see it happening in my mind, right? Like, I want it to happen.
And they're giving up the angle. That's A-okay. They don't know where they're there. We know they're there, and that's the intent of Siege. So he definitely has people in the other side right now. Yeah. No, I do notice that. We'll see how they're able to capitalize on that. Mozzie's holding that bullet. I just saw a bullet streak across the top of the map.
Yeah, not too sure. Okay, we're gonna.
So I've seen this a few times on a Team Void, where they've made these ankle holes. I wanted to mention it a few rounds ago. They made an ankle hole for outside, and there was another one there for the bathroom. And, oh, hey, look, Doc's still viable. He didn't get replaced.
Actually, yeah, since Thunderbird is being allowed in play now, I suppose that is actually. Wow, yeah, I mean, I'm just still looking, my mind's still blown on the Cowie potential there on that, just on that ledge. Oh, okay, Drake's gonna be finding the kill on the Cowie, speaking of which, and the ball's gonna be getting the refrag. Hardwood killing
Yo, we're here at base again, and it just wasn't enough to take the round.
Unfortunately, just not enough there to take out the mute.
That poor vase has been destroyed so much. I would just order a replacement. I swear, that base has been replaced more than Index Remote RMAs. You
don't understand, man. I got a friend, right? He has this lovely pile of controllers. He's lovingly nicknamed the Graveyard. It's it's beautiful. I mean, if you break dance in VR, you know, you're gonna be losing some gear. And that's just what you happen to see.
I'm sorry, I had to throw a comparison in there somewhere. That base gets so broke. It's just part of the game. It's great. All right, it's a pretty vase. I love the architecture on it, and the teams just keep destroying it each round. And it wouldn't be enough. It would happen once. No, we've seen that vase get destroyed 3 times in just one stream.
Attackers need to locate and defuse the bomb.
Poor vase. Yep. What was that? Well, we're gonna see a side switch now. So Red Zone's gonna be on defense
And instant Thatcher.
Oh yeah.
Attackers
Actually,
have located a
it
bomb.
looks like they're definitely set up to actually take that wall, seeing the Cowie, the Thatcher, and the Hibana. Of course, I mean, shit, I would have gone for an ace, personally. It's just, I mean, it's just preference in the end, but when you come down
yeah,
to...
when it comes to the hard breachers, it's like, we have, what, 3 of them now? I didn't even realize there was a need for ace, but I guess his deploy's slightly different. I feel with these operators when it comes down to the hard breachers and stuff, it really comes down to just Siege adapting to how the players play, and they have to create new ways for people to hard breach because the players get wise to the old ones.
I mean, yeah, that's true, and I just have to point this out. The rotate between sites is in the middle wall, and both the side walls are soft. I'm not... I'm curious, to say the least.
Listen, leave it wide open. They can shoot through and they can shoot back. At least it'd be
Another interesting thing I've noticed. Mira has 2 Miras, and Castle has 2 Castles left. A little bit of a waste on the utility here. Void's gonna be doing a heavy push into Hookah. We're gonna see 2 Thatcher EMPs running right in behind the bench. Will experienced Boost see this? He can wallbang. He hears the plant. Gets it crossed. Can't deny the plant in time. They're watching the door. Plant's down. They are
out the
in
window.
Hookah.
Oh my goodness, this is a fire fast round. It was complete control.
Jaeger coming
of
around
that
for the
force.
flank. Gonna be caught by the Claymore.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they're fully
Oh, and there's a sniper.
fully set up.
Goodness.
Fully set up. We got the vertical repel going on the Hookah window. Shots on base
Not
gonna be
the
taken by the
base!
Zofia. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Getting a little bit too cocky there on the pistol shots. Whiffing more than his fair share, but it's alright because his teammates gonna come in and clean it up for him.
That was kind of a quick round there. We saw a little bit of the utility there with the Kali on the what?
A little bit of witty banter going back and forth there between the players. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we all have those days we get in the we get into those hot heated fights, and it's like it doesn't matter how much aim practice you have or how good of a player you are, you're just like, I don't know where my aim and my mouse is going everywhere.
Did you break something? You alright there? Wow.
My desk. Listen, it's been an hour or 2. How do you think the Index remotes get how they are?
Oh my lord, we're gonna have to put him on. We're gonna have to put that on the casualty list next to the vase and the controllers.
Listen, if all of a sudden I'm just getting hype in the match and you just hear everything fall, it's okay. We're still going, boys.
We're still operating. The monitor's fine. You know, we can still
it's
see.
sideways and on the floor, but we got a Siege game to watch.
Yes, sir. All right. So we're gonna be looking. Red Zone kind of losing that from a fast push. Hopefully, going to be a little bit more aware of the potential of a rush happening. I'm not really seeing full rush potential going on, but they have a complete lack of 3 armors on the attacking team. So it looks like they're not going to be too structured here. I think they're just going to take trust in their mechanics and take their gunfights here. The first Mira, it looks like, being deployed by Jaeger. Thank God. You need to place those down if you're going to play Mira.
Yeah, the utility is definitely there for a reason. You want to almost locking the teammate out of the room. So yeah, no, we see a little bit of soft breach here though on Team Void. So definitely gonna be able to take the hatch out of the bathroom almost immediately and get a couple of walls open. Did you see if the middle's left open? Maybe hallway control from Team Void here as they try to push this site.
I didn't happen to catch it. But okay, Buck's gonna be
3. It took 3. Jeez.
All right. All right. It looks like. Yeah, okay, so we have everything reinforced. It is pretty much turtled in without a castle. So I'm not really too concerned about that. We're gonna have how many people offsite? I believe maybe just 1 roamer. 2? 2. If you count VIP as a roam, I guess. I mean, close roaming to site, we'll take it. Potential get a good pick, but VIP is a very high traffic area for a single player to be in without assistance.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a big window, a lot of action.
Red
Getting
Zone
shot in the back.
Yep, Red Zone gonna get caught a little bit there and clipped just a wee bit by
definitely a good trade-off. And here we go. Here we're getting a little action. Mira better watch her back. Doesn't even know there's pellets going down behind them. Nope, they hear it. They're getting ready for the pop-up and get away. There's a drone right there in the objective. Oh,
C4
just
goes
quite
down.
misses that nitro cell.
A little bit late on that.
so
Carter
close.
going to be finding the kill on
Oh, got a
Shen.
lot of
Nova's going to be
range.
cleaning it up. That's a trade going down right there for them. Teams are even out as far as bodies are concerned. Haban's going to be opening up a lot of footholds. We're really going for the footholds here as opposed to anything else. Oh, diffuser getting denied. Nova only has a small bit of HP left, and he's going to be cleaned up by
there we
Jaeger.
go.
Jaeger with the secondary shotgun on Mira.
That
Wowie.
is beautiful. Glad to see they were able to take it, hucker down, get the objective. I'm lost for words now. You were distracted by a Cali sniper. I'm distracted by a shotgun. That was great to watch. You know, anytime we can flip it around and get it going again. Both teams. Hey, the more games we play, the more happier I am. I get to watch more hot siege action. So good on them being able to get a solid defense. That roam did work out for them in VIP. Like you said, it was a close roam, but they were able to get that pick on Trixie almost immediately. The team had their back, able to cover the tracks with the Legion. So, you know, that was overall a good round for everybody. You know, there was a lot of picks midway, and it definitely came down to those last couple people, but they just quite didn't have the health or the angle.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And in the end, I think the Jaeger definitely just holding down in sight there in theater as opposed to retreating back and potentially making his own Mira his biggest enemy had he chosen to retreat into bedroom was what really won them the round there. They're going to be reinforcing the entirety of triple wall there, which, you know, once again, is it quadruple wall? Wowie. Alright. Wow. I can't count.
Yeah,
Well, anyway,
No,
triple and
listen.
quad wall going down. I'm eyeballing it, you know.
Yeah, there's so many.
Typically, you know, you're gonna see that last wall closest to the door on kitchen opened
So what's
up
up
on
with
the
that
top.
rotate? Explain that one to me. That kind of
5
dumbfounds me.
seconds remaining.
What's
It
the line of
dumbfounds
sight?
me as well. I'm not sure how I can explain that to you. So typically what you're gonna see instead is footholds set up throughout that service entrance, but instead they opted for one big rotate in the middle of the service wall and actually reinforce the wall where they typically plant if they run into service. I believe that their logic behind this is going to be that they don't want to use footholds, so they're just going to swing that if they plant there and just get the kill on them.
Oh, yeah, understandable. Oh, and there goes down the castle right after Elysian, so it'll be a poke denial there. Well, you do have, you have Sledge, but you don't have Zofia, so there's no that long-range takeout for those castle walls. So that could work in their advantage to slow down Team Void here.
Yeah, on the other hand, I'm not sure what we're looking at in terms of utility for Sledge, but either way, as long as he gets above and plays vertical up, he's got one nade left. Not sure where the first one went, but
It was
Still
a
got one
Kobe
on it.
nade, man. He just threw it. Somebody ran into it.
a little bit cross-map Call of Duty Tomahawk action on this, you know? A little bit of sauce.
You know, I saw it used to be a spot. I don't know if it's still a thing. There used to be a vent on the roof of this building that you could actually toss a nade into and it would roll down, I think, in the bathroom?
I'm pretty sure all the vents just go onto the second floor, but you can still kill people from above with explosives, so it's definitely got the potential that it will still kill someone in bathroom or service if it drops above them. What I'm looking for here is, actually speaking of that, there is a yeah, a little bit. There's despite Jaeger taking a nap, right above him there's actually a vent that you can throw a nade through and land right on top of Jaeger, but
That might have been the one I was talking about. I don't know. I just knew there was one that could roll down in. Quite
yeah,
fun.
what I'm going for on that, okay, Sledge is going to successfully take bedroom and VIP. This is huge for the attackers right now, because Void has complete control of that. Oh, okay, Kui getting not quite a refrag, but they're going to be finding another pick and trading out bodies there. Not quite even out, though, as Trix is down once again. Not quite sure when that happened, but once again, I mean, with just purely off of his fragging stats at the moment, that's just a huge pick. Even though he was on Twitch right there, and I don't think he used his utility much, they just got rid of the gun, which is all that really matters as far as I'm concerned on that.
Yeah, so it's pretty much holding the angles in sight now, which is great.
Yep, holding that angle back by the shelves there and just barely happened to miss. Quee running across. Quee just goes right into sight, not worried at all. They're going to hear the barbed wire break, going in for the swing, going to find the kill. Cardrook getting that landed. Sledge, last one up top. Vertical is a big play, but they don't have time. Oh, Discord died. Oh, okay. And save the op.
There,
yep, okay. Unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, Sledge playing vertical was great there, but at the end of the day, it just didn't happen fast enough, and they just couldn't, you can't get down to sight from there fast enough. Diffuser was down in sight. Nothing they can do about that with that little time left on the clock, but...
So there was still a slowdown there. So I don't know if we hold on match points. This is a great game so far. Like you said, the Red Zone is definitely coming out with their defense game and showing that this is definitely their strong point with the castle and whatnot, throwing down the operators. You had the Sledge up top, as you said. I don't know, maybe if they were trying to support the ace from up top to get that quick plant, it just didn't quite happen in their favor on that round. I'm not sure what it was.
Yeah, so... Clearly, Jaeger, another fight that they've agreed not to talk about in the chat. We all have those moments. We're gonna see a castle come into play downstairs, Sunrise and Blue Bar. Jaeger's really picked it up in this game in terms of fragging to just fill out all the holes in their defense whenever they have them. So props to him on that.
We have a Cappy 10 coming into the game here on the attacking side of Void. I wonder how utility for the smoke and flamers we're going to see from there. Definitely going to... I don't think Capital can walk through his fire, so he's got to be careful.
Yep. To go along with that, actually, we're going to have the Castle and the Jaeger. So forget about the utility denial. We also just have straight up... Just not going to shoot the Twitch drone. That's cool. But... we're just going to have all of the utility now going down. That's just unfortunate. That is why you shoot the Twitch drone. That is unfortunate. But, yeah, Capital trying to get past the Jaeger ADSs as well as them opening up, wasting the utility on the castles is definitely going to make it a little bit hard for them to execute here. Granted, I believe they're going to play off of their entry frags.
There is absolutely... Well, I don't mean hard breach. I meant there's no soft breach for those castles, so that's definitely a slowdown and maybe play the clock here in this round for Team Red Zone to kind of hold Void back. Ooh, we have a pick. Where did that come from?
Nova onto Moto. I don't even know where he died, but nonetheless, that's gonna be a Legion down. So there goes a little bit more in terms of plant denial going down. Hopefully there's a few goos pre-placed around the map, but Trick's gonna be finding a pick on the Cardrook there. So they're taking mud control pretty well right now. Actually, it's going swimmingly for Team Void.
Ooh, there's a couple of hits of that spray and pray coming down the hallway. Any little health definitely helps when it comes to trying to take above.
Yeah, the first Capital Firebolt going down on... Jaeger finding the first kill on Quee there on Cool Vibes. Good pick. And then we're going to see Castle trying to hold out Mud. Second Capital Bolt coming down. That's... and that is going to be Experience Boost taking down Nova. So we've lost a Hard Breach and a Thatcher. So there's definitely nothing going on Reinforced Walls. Experience Boost going to be traded out by Chan there on the bomb. Void now has control of
We got
Sunrise.
the smoke screen, and here comes down that plant. We still have to see how Red Zone responds to this and able to push this. Jaeger on very little health there.
Jaeger's gonna find the kill though, despite his low health. They still have one Nitro and a chance to use it. However, we're gonna see Willie out here on the flank. Chan's gonna find the kill, and before the C4 can blow up, Chan's gonna find the second kill.
Oh, that peak! That's like an OG palm peak. You'd have to put a cage around the whole thing with that going on. And that is game one.
Yep.
To Void. No, that was very well played by both teams. I was actually really impressed with that match. A lot of the entry denial from Team Red Zone. So that was a great match, man. What's your thoughts on it? Iza, did I lose Iza? I think I may have lost Iza. All right, boy, I'm flying solo. Here we go.
Well,
no, there he is. Jeez. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drop into intermission here. get ready for game 2. You guys don't go nowhere. There's a lot more action here to happen. We can definitely see what happens in game 2 and possibly go to game 3. So we'll catch you guys in a few minutes, and you guys enjoy your little break.
Let it now. Now. Let it now. Walking out on us, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking now here we stand and hover on the edge. We're just a drop in time. I feel like gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I opened my eyes.
It's never too late to admit when you're wrong. Turn a new leaf, see a new dawn. The time to decide has come and gone. Just give me a chance, we can carry on. I made my choice, these drums of your voice, they run through my head as I remember the day. Stay in this moment.
Hey, 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 here we go. Next map, we are gonna go to Oregon. So this is a definitely gonna be a good map to kind of go back to. Honestly, I came back to it after the rework, and I was really lost, as I feel like most Siege maps kind of go through. My biggest thing is I missed being able to mute the hatch. They got rid of my hatch, but you know what? It was probably for the better. What's your opinion on it, Izza?
You know, that was the whole reason I started playing Mute in this game. I was never until later on, I was never a big play whatever wins. I was a play whatever makes me feel good. So whenever I was on Oregon, man, I'm with you. I love just muting the hatch on top of the laundry machine. It's a shame.
It was classic, and they took it away from me.
Truly, but what they did add to make playing down there more enjoyable, or at least make you too busy to worry about not muting that hatch, is they've added so many more lines of sight and different lanes for the attackers to push into in basement.
Hey man, I tried to drop down on the laundry machine and realized it wasn't part of the site anymore. I was very confused. But, you know, thankfully, these players know what they're doing, and it isn't me playing out here, so that'll be a lot better.
Yep. Let's we'll find out what they do when we get into it right now.
So what do you think we receive for bans? Do you think they're going to deny Shield Team 6 immediately again?
I mean, I think they're way too scared of it, especially on a smaller map like Oregon, where you're not going to be able to run around through the rooms to escape the shields as much. But there's potential.
Oh,
skate fast.
Yeah, the chatting game. You know, it's fun banter. You know what? We always remember these are a couple of VRC homies just getting together, having a good time. You know, club. So that's always fun to see. So you know, a little bit of banter in chat's kind of fun. All in good heart.
Yeah,
I see Jackal off the bat, which is kind of to be expected.
Yep. However, that was Red Zone's ban, so let's see if we get a Monty ban from Void here.
Yo, and shout out to the subs, guys. Wow, you were guys killing it. Lily, thank you so much for those subs. It's just funny, I was looking through, you actually gifted one to Mahedron, so Mahedron, you're a sub. And there goes the Shield Team 6 ban. What am I stepping on a Lego? Oh, it's a keyboard key. Oh, that's where that went.
Alright, so there's the Monty ban that we unfortunately predicted again. Wow. Wowie.
Man,
yeah,
what is the Maui? No, we have a Mahedron, not a Maui. Oh, and there it is.
We got a Mahi. And there it goes. How dare you remove content. Alright, Clash and Monty getting removed from the equation. Unfortunately. Let's see if we can get a target ban from Red Zone. This is just my own hope here. Looking for an Ash.
An Ash at the Fed?
Looking for the Ash. So there's gonna be Pulse. Alright, so definitely got tired of Nova getting the pick on the diffuser in the previous game.
You know, Pulse is kind of scary. He seems OG to me, and it's just like he's still relevant. You know, it's like imagine they gave IQ the same wrist thing as Pulse. How crazy that would be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
Theory ops out here, theory ops. Don't worry about it. But we got a game to play.
Side, you know?
So we got Castle Bandit Legion. We do have Red Zone on defense. Yo, it messes me up when the colors are backwards, man.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna see Red Zone defending first. Gonna see a Valk, Mira, Castle, Bandit, Legion. I'm gonna say they're probably gonna pull off Castle or Legion if they're gonna 6-pick. I really hope they don't get rid of the Valk. I feel like the Valks are really good.
I don't think anybody's gonna 6-pick. I
Nope,
think they're
we
just
don't have
sending
6
it.
picks. It's just a
Nope.
send. Alright.
Attackers need
Well,
to
they got
locate
that
and
that
defuse
buck, so
bombs.
yeah, Team Void on the attack definitely has that buck for that vertical gameplay, because I think most everything here is wooden, right?
I wish I could have heard you, but unfortunately I had this turned up way too high when you made that rotate. Say that one more time.
Yeah, everything's made of wood here, but yeah, no, that was shotgun blast! You gotta clear that wall out. Mira using that utility as a weapon. Yeah, a buck. So a lot of the floors are soft on multiple levels in this map, I do believe, correct?
Very much so, but except for the basement. The basement
10
is
seconds left.
pretty much immune to that almost everywhere. It's
5
pretty
seconds
much
remaining.
all hard ceiling / hard floor when you're dealing with basement.
And installation, as we just
Attackers are
saw.
moving out.
Yeah.
So that hallway they added to the side kind of... Where is the entrance to that?
Right
so
there in
weird.
blue. That one right there, or are you talking about the other side?
The other side from where we just saw that
Alright, so
road.
the other side's gonna be freezer. It's you're gonna go from the west side, and it's gonna be pretty much you just go close. Like you go in through the main door, you turn left. There's just gonna be a set of stairs goes down, like walking your friend through your house. Except your house is
I was gonna
confusing.
say, man, you just gave me the most take a left at the barn directions I've ever heard.
I'm a local. I live here in the area.
Yo, we're seeing a
All
lot
right,
of...
right off the bat, we're gonna see. Oh, gonna mute trick the ace charge, saving the Mira. Was that a bandit trick? Wow, never mind. Aha.
We're,
Yo,
you're
look
stuck
at
on
that.
the mute button. You're stuck
Look,
on the
man.
mute.
Oh, look, man. I just, man.
Work
I
here?
want
You live here? What was that again?
Look, I live here. I ain't no plumber. Alright,
By attackers.
I don't know anything about this. So they're gonna be reaching right into sight either way, so they're really not too worried. Full construction take, it looks like. Yeah, just gonna be pushing up. This could be real easy. One nitro could pretty much tip the balance entirely.
I know, they are kind of piled up on that same push. We'll
Oh.
see how that works in either favor.
Dragging out
Ooh, a
Tricks
double
going.
peek.
Double in. Okay, Cardo gonna find the kill on Tricks. That's the first fragger down.
Oh, and a
there's gonna be rushing to
crossfire.
sight.
Bomb has been
Wow.
located.
Trading back and forth going on. Buck's gonna take 90 and clean up experience boost.
That
And the
was
fan
OP.
while he's at it.
Yeah, fan OP, gotta take it out.
Truly was just a menace to society. It was a much needed execution. What'd the fan do?
You know what? Now that's gonna be the casualty of the vase on this map. They heard me complain about the vase, and now they just gotta take out all the static objects they can find in this map just to upset me. What is the...
Truly.
Okay, dynamic. I guess. All right, Bahijan.
Yeah, so same setup going on, but we're gonna be going up top this time. Clearly that rattled them, how fast they pushed up there. Void's setup, I'd say, is pretty universal for pushing work, and we got a Thatcher and a Thermite. Thatcher wasn't
Attackers need
banned
to locate
once
and defuse
again.
bombs.
So there's so many places they could enter right now, actually.
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the impact. I'm feeling the impact of what Thatcher can do when he's not banned. I can't see why he's such a common ban now. So they're definitely not going to... You know, that Thatcher definitely lets all those hard creatures get in, and that's just something you just don't want to happen. You want to make sure you funnel neck all into the soft breaches so you can control most of the angles. Because when those walls start coming apart, it is not a fun time.
Yep, and on the other hand, right now, I'm looking at the site setup, right, and it's pretty standard. Pretty standard what they got going on. Okay, they're gonna keep trophy wall soft. I mean, if Mira successfully pulls that off, deals with that, then, you know, bless up, honestly. That is... You deserve respect if you can pull that off when the other team's just gonna mag dump your soft wall. But, hopefully we actually get to see a bit of a play made from either side there on or based off of that soft wall if it's gonna be left open like that.
I mean, I literally was playing this map the other day, and it was actually a very good position that we had those walls similarly soft like that, and it really slows down the attacking team because they can't quite rush that last door immediately. So this could be a potential good play to kind of slow down Void and keep them from rushing in as they did.
Really big fucking hole coming right up
Yeah, we're gonna see a buck here as well on the other team, though. Chan droning out at the moment, I would say should trade places with the IQ. Kui's gonna find the first kill on the
They are
experience boost, and then Nova in on Jaeger. That is the Mira and the castle down. They are entering. They are in, smoking and planning in games right off the bat here. Gonna be spraying through the smoke, hoping to claim a kill, but it's not gonna happen. Trick's gonna be coming in through attic. Shut down by Moto. Beautiful headshot there. And one's gonna be looking for the kill on Kid's Door, and it's gonna find it. Kui's gonna get Moto in the end.
So did they have any
Just
entry
barely.
denial on that wall? It seems like they
They had the
did have a
bandit, but they had
there?
Thatcher up, you know. So I mean,
That Thatcher, man. Oh, I see
mean,
why he's banned so much now.
see, it could have been Thatcher, but I believe I caught IQ in the second we were down there below by clashing, so it could have just been shot out. I mean, I guess holding
soft
trophy.
floors.
Yeah, soft floors. So I figure, you know, if that mirror's probably just not going to do anything.
No more
if you're not
smoke
gonna pull that
outs.
off.
Team Red Zone bringing in the. Never mind, it's a 6-pick. I'm done. I thought they were gonna bring in the warden to look through the smoke, so they couldn't have that secret plan again. But I guess the bandit definitely is better utility to try to electrify those walls. Could have
Attackers
happened.
need to locate and defuse bombs.
Speaking of Warden, it's really, despite him being relatively well used in Pro League and whatnot, in ranked and in casual play, he seems to be one of the most underrated ops that I'll usually see on the fence. I feel like most of it just has to do with his running animation, and people just don't want to look like that. But I have no problem with it, and I would have actually loved to see him been played in this round. But
10
oh well.
See, so me for partial for what I like
5
as
seconds
far as
to
entry
insertion.
denial, if you only bring one, I always love mute. You know, Bandit can only hit one wall at a time. You bring a mute, he can almost get the whole objective on his ones, and that's really why he's one of my favorite entry denials as far as breachers go.
Yeah, I actually would have very much substituted the bandit for a mute at this point. Honestly, you're making a good point there. Oh, we're gonna try to see a little sneaky placement on the alarm system there. Not exactly sure what it's called because I just call it annoying, but all right, so it's gonna be called a proximity alarm. I'm still gonna call it annoying. But
Oh,
Wow.
Dokkaebi. Oh my goodness. Phones are ringing.
All right.
Yo, why are you bringing
There we
cell
go.
phone into the battle? I don't know, but it's gonna be
oh
going
my
off.
lord, Jaeger with an aggressive, a passive aggressive, I guess, little spot going on behind the bed. Did not work out for him, but oh, imagine if they
A
all
little bit of
stacked in
last
closet
minute
for him.
setup here coming from out the mirror. Popping open that one. Was that a mirror? No. Who had that shotgun?
Castle? Well, anyway, Quee's dead. So
What?
Ma's gonna find the nitro cell onto Quee. That's gonna be right through the breach. Alright, Thatcher gonna be going down. Nova down. Twitch finding kill onto Moto. And we only have 2 buys left up on
EMP
our
grenades.
Attackers recovered
Phones.
Smoke going down. Oh, just barely missing the shots.
Oh my god! This
Oh.
is the moment to see! It's right
The
there,
wrong-
but he can't see him!
Oh,
He gets him!
finding the
Gets
kill.
the disable!
1v2,
goodness.
and he's on the smoke. Unfortunate.
Oh, that was so
Oh.
close! That's what I'm talking about! We could literally see the outline, and the bullets were just tracing, just couldn't quite find the tap! It was right there! Ugh.
So unfortunate. Oh no.
You know what's crazy about that? It was the bandit trying to shoot through the smoke who was the warden.
Oh no.
The smoke plays are getting them.
Well, maybe we'll see him stick with it this time. Or, I mean, hey, maybe it's the Lord, maybe it's him. I feel like it's one of them. Or they're gonna full send it again, and I could be wrong again. But
I feel like the Lord is a joke, but you know what? We've seen the Lord do work before, so Tachanka may be coming out here with that drum mag and saying, "Wall deployed!"
oh, we're seeing it. Full send. Alright. Wow. Wow. Oh, and we're
Yeah, this is
seeing
a
it on
strong
the main
lineup
floor
of
side.
defensive ops. We got Matt, we have Legions, we have the Lord, we got the smoke denial. I think Red Zone is bringing out a very strong pick here. If they can hide those Valk cams and keep him away, they could potentially see where the push is coming from and make the best of it. You know, with Void, they've kind of grouped up and kept aggression, so I think maybe the Lord here is actually a smart play for throwing out those incendiary grenades to kind of slow down Team Void on the aggressive push towards the end.
10 seconds to go.
I do agree with that. The only thing that's bothering me here is that
5 seconds
despite
remaining.
keeping the Warden, we're not seeing a Dokkaebi anymore. So the smoke plays are out. So, I mean, Buck has flashes, you know. Oh, Thermite's got, you know what? Good enough. Good enough. He can play it. He can play it. Maybe he'll make some baller plays. Maybe he's gonna run through the smoke and we're gonna see a clip. But
Oh my goodness.
we're gonna see. Oh yeah, no, Mott's already clipped a little bit there. That is.
So is Jaeger. I don't know what should happen there. Well, definitely,
Alright.
Moto is definitely clipped now from the window. That
Trick's gonna
was
be
quite
putting
an
a
angle.
cancel
Where
on his
was that?
subscription to life from the window under White Stairs. And
Right.
there goes Experience Boost from the same angle from Lily.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. The Lord jumps out. They're already all over the objective. So many angles opened up. Ooh, Mott's almost getting that headshot right above the wall. Oh, guess what?
Oh, finds Tricks. Wow, double from that angle.
Oh,
Not gonna
it
get called
looks
out,
away
and Queen's
just
gonna
at
find
the
it.
wrong moment. Oh my god.
Unfortunate.
I'm glad we got
wow.
to see that headshot from a first-person perspective. It was kind
That
of like
was-
a, oh my god, that man just dropped in front of me. Man down.
You got to imagine just anything going on in the comms there when that was down, and he was just prone there. He's like, where was he? And then Trick's just screaming. I can imagine it. And then he just gets picked. He's like, oh my god, he's prone. And it's just going down. Oh.
Yeah, it's oh my god, that excitement. Yo, when that site starts blowing apart, no matter how the game is going, it gets intense really fast, and it's definitely exciting to see. And now we see Moto on Malusi. Now that I can just straight up read the name there instead of trying to play a guessing game. We do see the mute. Man, it's like they're listening from above. Definitely trying to get that entry denial and slowing down the aggression of Team Void. That's something we've seen all season with Team Void, is they are a very aggressive team. Once they get that momentum, they kind of use it and push it. So it's trying to slow that momentum, get the game back in the favor of Red Zone, and try to keep the defense up here.
Yeah, definitely very even as far as the frags go across the board, excluding Tricks right now. But at the same time, in the last game, Tricks was the first pick almost every round, and that led to pretty much almost every attack almost falling down for Void. So I'm not. I honestly, I have low expectations on this going in. He's playing Ash. He's got, you know, he's 3 down out of 4 rounds. If he gets if they become the first pick, I think the mechanics and the frags are going to be evened out, and it's just going to be a game of structure, which I think Red Zone is going to have over Void. But
So did you get a chance to see where any of those Valk cams are placed? We saw one down below trying to peek into the hallway. They don't have the piled push that they had before. They just have Buck pushing on their own in that hallway this time. So we could potentially see a different basement push than we did the first round here.
Yeah, actually, I didn't see much about the Valk cams. They have been deployed, but I have no clue where they are. I feel like there's got to be one somewhere in construction or blue. Thatcher gonna be throwing out that first EMP right off the bat, negating that Malusi and the Jaeger on the other side of the wall. Team Red Zone was a little bit late setting up site. Mute's gonna be putting the Mute down on that main wall there for that.
Now that it's thrown down after the Thatcher, though, it's now relevant, and now they'll have to waste another EMP on that mute charge.
Very much so, but Wholesome's gonna get taken down by Tricks and Freezer. Tricks clipped to no HP though. He is walking on thin ice. You're gonna be widescreening this. If this Val can get the kill on Tricks is on his cam, gonna get thrown by Val, and that's Tricks down. It is 3v4. There's no one else in Freezer. If they can deny or at least get one pick off this, they will.
Even Mute.
Oh, that Mute's not. Alright, Mute can swing. C4 going out. Gets the
there we go.
thermite.
C4 kill. Let's go. Yeet. Kobe.
Oh, Nova going down. There it is, playing out just as I expected right there. Gonna be swinging the
Oh
bump.
my goodness.
Cardrook getting the pick on Chen, getting the trade from Moto.
Now it's down to that IQ. Let's see what movements we can get from this bottom base and see if they can get the sneak up on there.
Potentially
it's definitely a 2v1
Heard.
situation. Oh, they are. Yo,
Heard
that
from
Legion coming
Cardrook.
into play. I don't know if they're
yeah.
going to go for the chase, if they're going to rotate. I almost thought they were going to hit their own Claymore, then I realized they can't. That's A-okay.
They have Diffuser in blue. It looks like they're going to be playing off Diffuser instead of defending site here. And Lily is just holding down this hatch, looking
Oh,
for potential
man, they're
frag
right
before
there.
they have to push it. Experience boost low on health. Oh, Lily potentially getting a call out or just looking down hatch. Now still looking down hatch. Oh, experience boost get clipped from the hatch. Gotta look out for that. Lily's going to drop, and we're going to see him looking on blue stairs for this final pick. Still doesn't have Diffuser, and there's 20 seconds on the clock. He's going to have to go for this push, because there's just no way he's getting through
This
that
is gonna
breach
get
and back
intense.
in.
Oh, oof.
15 seconds
I'm on
left.
edge here. They definitely have control of the Diffuser. They're definitely playing time. They're trying to see if they can catch out.
10
A
seconds.
little bit
Team
of
Red
movement
Zone,
might
they're
make
gonna,
it
here we go.
position. No,
Oh, just couldn't get it. Oh, that
Lily
was so
getting that.
close.
had Cardrook not moved, there's potential that Lily might not have even peeked that. And, that was just close. That was close.
We are coming down to these 1v1 rounds here, and that was so close. That's what I love to see in this game. You know, it's knowing that attention is just on the other side of the wall. That pick on the mute kind of gave the confidence the Team Boy needed to drop down and make it a 1v1 instead of worrying about crossfire when they did jump down into the hatch.
For sure. And honestly, had Pancake not been sitting practically AFK on that hatch and it moved a little bit, I'm sure that the mute would have heard and not gone there. But, you know, and the angle was just held for too long for him to notice, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, no, movement and sound is a lot in this game. It's amazing how much I hear a lot, and my
Defenders,
sounds are
protect your
turned
bombs
down
from
in
being
this game, if
defused by
that makes
attackers.
sense. I don't know. I hear more with my sound turned down.
I mean, you know, I like to complain when I'm not able to hear things, but but on the other hand, I also play this game at like 70% max volume because it destroys my ears. So
That's cute.
You know.
I play on 20. I don't know, like super
Oh,
sensitive.
no.
So we see a Maestro going down right there below that door. Yeah, I mean, this is a peek. They're gonna go ahead and get a peeksy sneaksy underneath the
10 seconds.
droid.
to insertion.
well,
5 seconds.
anyway, yeah. So the Maestro on the floor, yes sir. That's certainly.
Drifty XC stop working.
Oh.
I got hit by a Thatcher.
All right, we're gonna
grenade,
see another
sorry.
stacked. We see another stacked push. Going to a really common spot, gonna be shut down by that castle wheel. The first impact from Zofia going down. Hopefully, no one's gonna peek this angle from RZ. If they
Oh,
do,
so we are
it
seeing
is
some
a
Located by
kick.
attackers.
Yeah,
So there we have. Oh, the barbed wire cover. They're just waiting for that to open. Look at
wasting the smokes a little bit too much, I would say. Way too early into the round. You only have one smoke canister left, and it is still more than 2 minutes on the board. No shield to play behind, and no Jaeger ADSs on that hallway. No Jaeger on the board in general. They have to be relying purely on a Maestro. That is...
They might
Not-
wait waiting on those Thatcher plays. So definitely waiting to
One
place this
Jaeger,
gadget
you're
until
fine,
after
bud.
the Thatchers are been thrown might be advantageous, but it's trying to get that utility down to the last moment definitely comes down to the play.
Okay, we're gonna see an aggressive push up here from Trix, finding the first pick behind the bomb. Pretty far in the
Definitely
closet,
taking
but not
some
gonna
help
find a
for it
shot.
though.
Oh, for sure,
Oh,
yeah.
under the-
Chan. Oh, Moto getting Chan caught unaware trying to catch someone slacking on that door.
Drop the bomb.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
Cardrook finding another pick onto Nova.
So it is this aggressive push that they had the first round from this construction site.
Lily on the flank, though. This could be tragic for both of them. Cardrook, not even seen by Lily. Luckily, didn't cross into the line of sight yet.
Bomb diffuser.
But seen by Trix, unfortunately. Last person gonna be on pillar. Lily should be getting this call right about now. Potentially gonna swing, or just not. No, okay.
Ooh, quick little run
They're
by,
gonna walk
just
by.
enough.
Does what we know about the Maestro hard right. That's the just holding an angle. That's the special right
They
there.
are getting a plant. Oh, they didn't get the plant down. Experience on that one.
Experience
Oh, it's a
boost
2v1
coming in
situation.
clutch on that.
Here we
Diffuser
go.
down.
Come around behind him, not even realize they're there. We're
Last one
waiting on
pinged
Willie
and
to Freezy.
Freezer.
Yeah.
They know where they are and find the
Then
kill.
that's
Experience
red
boost.
zone with the round, baby. We got a siege game. Oh, something just disconnected. Wait a minute. Something.
Oh no.
My computer just doo something. Oh well, I'll figure it out later.
I'll figure it out later. Oh yeah. Wow. That was experience boost on the castle, correct?
Yes. I don't know.
Yes, I
think
believe it
broke my
was.
computer.
All right, whatever. We're just gonna say castle for now. Man smacked his desk too hard, broke his PC. Oh no.
Lion.
Oh, the lion pick coming out with a Dokkaebi. I see that we are going full cancer
we
strats.
went. I was
All
gonna
right.
say we went from Shield Team 6 to
Don't at me 6. Wow.
Thank you for having me a term for that. And then we got the Ace. So a grid like H and Thatcher, Buck, and Lion. So that's definitely some good utility on there, and to kind of
Attackers
no
need
idea.
to locate and defuse
Yeah.
as many
Yep,
bombs.
so
no,
they
the
did switch
void
sides,
there.
though, obviously, and black ice on the bandit. Respect, shout out.
I don't know what's everybody's obsession is that with. Man, I like my racing car skin.
I'm.
Bomb located by
I'll be real. I didn't get it until I cracked out my game's graphics, and now it looks beautiful. Now Black Ice is. Now I have a reason to run it. But. Okay.
uh-oh.
Lily running in place. Is this a potential rehost coming up?
Oh
10 seconds
no.
remaining.
Oh lord. Okay.
We have a technical difficulty.
seconds
Klee
left.
can't even get through the doorway. We got some big plays here with the
No
running in
calls
place.
coming out in the chat from the teams though. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, anyway, so either way, now the site setup is gonna be a little bit delayed. Not running the mirror, but keeping the half wall soft again. Interesting choice there.
We'll see how this plays out with them being down a teammate. They do have the advantage here as far as
Trix got
the
two
game.
people on
I
his
know.
window. Oh.
This is the other side of the wall thing that I always talk about. Do they know he's there? Is it about to? Oh my goodness!
Back to back, crouch walk to crouch walk.
Oh
His
my
J's are
goodness.
scuffed, and he can hear the leather squeak, but he does nothing about it.
Oh,
Oh,
here we
here he
go.
is. He's coming to check him.
Attackers
Oh,
defuse.
oh, stepping on him. There it is. All right. Trace with the double kill on both the people on ledge,
Defender is exposed.
making it a 3v4.
That
Numbers
was
are
definitely
evened out
some
now.
craziness. You saw it coming. It was definitely intense to watch those two I've stopped working today. You know what?
Those two different factions sure did a number on each other. Wowie. Wow. So we still got Lion, Ace, and Buck, which is definitely a good thing. If Buck
Nitro
actually
on the
had
nothing?
chosen to go below, yeah, definitely a whiffed Nitro. We're gonna let him live with that for a little bit. We still got one Nitro on the board.
So no movement from the NA team. That lasts so much less than it used to. I know that got patched before I even took my little break. So
Attackers recovered.
so
the
it comes to
Oh,
Troy
okay.
and-
Moto looking like he's up way potentially.
Oh, just make that hole bigger and about
For chance, the
capitalizes
shotgun
on it.
was not the play, but Moto is in watching to rotate. If on the off chance that Klee swings a little bit too far, Moto has the chance. Oh, but it won't. It'll be Moz getting the pick when Klee just jumps through, and
Oh,
Chen
nice!
getting
They have a
picked off.
potential to get a plant here.
Yep, last person, Trix, not on site right now. Back turn to the main
Yo,
door
get
and
ADS,
trophy.
homies.
We don't
Attacker
believe in
activated.
sprinting here, but it's okay. Alright, Trix gonna be moving up slowly by Game's door. And he's gonna get taken out by Moz.
Good.
Let's see how they... The double
Good thing.
prone.
Yeah, just the low angles not getting taken out. Just
Yep.
oh, that was the split and conquer, and the red zone took it out. That was a good play there by them. You know, it didn't look like it was gonna go their way at the beginning of the round. Trixie definitely took off some of their players, and with Team Void missing a player, that was kind of rough. But are they back yet? They're not back yet. So we are still
Well-
missing that Void player for Team
Yes,
Void.
we are. Well,
All
they're
right,
not
so-
stopping, so... Yep. Unfortunate.
So let's go ahead and see who was going on with the six pick.
Timeout? Question mark?
Attackers
Buck
need
the
to
Thatcher?
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So they're going to see the reinforcements here on Team Void going back to the same position they were already in. Probably going to try to set up a little bit better, knowing that they're down a player. and try to work with that. We have Trixie, who's now on Malusi,
Attackers
and
have located the bomb.
oh, God, I'm drawing blanks. So what? Don't play.
Alright.
Hey, you play by
Well-
play. Let's go, bro.
Oh man, I mean, hey man, I wanted to hear what you had to say.
You know, I go and then my brain stops. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. You know, I think I just need another drink of water, right?
You know, you and Lily's computer both.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. So, Lucy down in a couple pretty basic spots here. I mean, she's a lot less effective now that you can just shoot it out once it opens. But, wow, okay, RZ doing a fully stacked push here. Not even going to drone out. They are confident that there is nothing in that tower despite Trix's previous play. Perhaps they're just going to bomb rush and hope that they find a kill in there.
Yeah, no, that'd be a good play to do here. Definitely should be cautious though. Maybe put a claymore on those windows if they got it. You got Ace with the claymore. I'm not sure where they're positioning. You got Capitao with claymore. Oh, Capitao did clear that tower, so they made sure this time around to make sure Trixie was not hiding out there to take out their teammates. They got the entry now. We got a C4 getting ready to be thrown. Are they gonna get away? They did get away. No damage from that C4. Perfect.
Alright, wow, Cardrook finding 2 kills, 2 important kills at that, with the 2 biggest fraggers on the opposing team at the moment. Trix and Twee, more importantly, the smoke down.
Yeah, no, that's
Now
definitely a
it's
good play. So they are in the site. Do they have the diffuser in that location, or is it located somewhere else? So it looks like its stature does have the diffuser.
Going down.
Yep, there we go. They got the cross angles on those bunk beds. The gridlock's going down to slow them down.
A little bit stacked for my likes, but okay, Django peeked that hole that they made previously. It's going to work to their disadvantage, and Chan's going to get the pick on that Bunk's player. 2 of them would be swinging a similar angle, could potentially line up for Mott's. Mott's finding the first one, and we're going to see Chan hoping to find someone's leg sticking out.
Toads, yeah, try to find them toads. And
Good
it
night.
was
Mott's
another
putting the
round.
whole team on shirts. Wow.
Yeah, that was great. It's great to see. You know, the same push kind of worked out for them. That definitely good in their favor. So we're gonna see Red Zone starting to come back from this on the attack here on Oregon. So now we're at a 3v5 in this game. So we're gonna head and call it. They went ahead and called a timeout. So we'll go ahead and give them a moment to see what's going on here. I didn't know you could pause that timer.
To be fair, neither did I.
That
Wow.
was
Okay.
that's nice. Well, you know what I think?
What do you got?
This has been a good game so far, and now we're seeing the picks come out. They're probably getting their player back in here with this timeout, and yep, there they are. So it's just a little bit of time to reconnect. You know, 2 rounds out. You know, we just got to keep the ball rolling and let this game play out. With the full team back, though, we'll see if they can kind of maybe possibly go for the same side again and set up a solid defense for it. Do you think, Izza?
You know, I think they can definitely set it up properly. I'm not sure about running the Tachanka again, but it worked last time. Who am I to question the word at this point? But, you know, I'm less worried about the defense now because I'm just so taken by how Red Zone has structured their attacks. Despite there being one body down, the way they've played off of each other in these last few pushes has just taken their attacks to where it needs to be. Every time they're picking off the roamer before they execute, and every time they're getting the plant down in a decently covered spot and covering for each other, and then setting up lines of sight that admittedly worked against them once, but still finding the kills and closing out the matches nonetheless.
Yeah, no, that was fantastic to see that play out and get that play going down. With the last 2 pushes we did see on that upstairs, like you said, they were able to give good cross angles. Trix did get the pick on 2 of their operators there, but they were able to still come out of it and capture in the same way. And then the round after was definitely a way to get it on their favor with the roaming back. All right, so we are timed back in, and we are going to go ahead and getting this. So we're going to go ahead. Well, we're waiting on the other team. Okay. Listen, I didn't know you could pause the timer. I'm a little lost here, so I've got the magical voice in my ear telling me what I need to do. So with this lineup, we have the Grid, the Twitch, the Capita, the Ace, and the Finka. So it definitely looks like a very aggressive push and not much entry denial Well, I
Okay,
mean,
we're
we
gonna
have
see
Smoke
Jaeger
and
caught
Legion.
whacking in 4K in the chat. Sorry about that. Just wanted to point that out. Caught in 4K slipping.
Caught in 4K. What does that even mean?
Okay, so we're still waiting for Cardrook to call time back in. So I'm not sure if he's AFK or if he just doesn't know. Hopefully he knows.
Yeah, dude, we definitely want both teams ready to roll. We don't want to spawn and have them just standing there.
Oh, Amazon Prime. Yo, hey, do you know that you can subscribe to a channel for free using your Amazon Prime monthly subscription? Wowee. I did that.
Is that
Best
a
decision
thing?
of my life. Yes, it is. I used it to subscribe to see a VOD once. It was the biggest mistake of my life. But it won't be your biggest mistake of your life if you do it to this channel. Now, let's go.
That was very well executed. You should do that. I mean, you should just do commercials for.
I mean, honestly, you should just see the way I execute this next Discord plug. Ever so
Discord.
subtly.
Oh, there it goes. There's the Discord link. Yeah, if you guys, by the way, you know, we did miss an opportunity to talk while we're still loading. If you are interested in getting into the Division, you know, you have a group of
Defenders,
VR
protect your
friends
bombs
or
from being defused by
community
attackers.
that you want to get involved with the Links Division Gaming, feel free to join that Discord and reach out to Mahedrian. He can give you the details on what's coming around to possibly Season 1 after we are in Season 0. This is the first season. It's ran great. We've had a good time with it. Watching these teams come out and compete has been an event. You know, most of these people I didn't realize played video games as well as VRC, so that was a revelation to me.
Oh, yeah, I
10
mean,
seconds to insert.
okay, I'll be real. This is the first time I've paid attention to RZ
Bomb located by
actually,
attackers.
like, droning. I haven't seen them drone a lot in action phase. I'm just gonna leave this drone alone. I just let Cardinal go.
Nope, they're all gone now.
Unfortunate. A potentially lifelong friendship has been ruined preemptively.
You
Oh,
know
well.
what? Drones are the best. So what do we got a little bit of head shaking going on by the construction site there. I don't know if they had sixth sense to know that Trixie was down there. They're like, I'm not going this way. You know what? Construction feels kind of dangerous. It's still in the construction. We don't know if this tunnel could collapse. And we had a drone right in the face of there, so they definitely know where they're at and where they're coming from. So you did call that on the drone phase here. They were definitely using that intel, and they're droning a lot more to make sure they have more solid push. And ooh, the Fika coming in to help
Chan.
buff that switch.
Oh,
And,
wow.
oh,
Chan
what?
with the wall bang. Good night. Oh, Experience Boost cleaning it
Attackers
up.
dropped the diffuser.
Getting the refrag. How unfortunate. Oh, Tachanka going for the kill. Barely getting out of the line of fire in time, but not enough. Experience Boost finding Trix after Trix kills Mots. Good
Wow,
trade
that
there on
was
Tachanka.
amazing. You know, we have trades going back and forth. Lily does get it. You have Finka stacked up here with, I actually missed who was, oh, Kapow.
Oh, Smoke
fits
finding
out.
the frag. Right at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
They find another one. Oh, unfortunate.
So that was that round. You know, there was a lot of aggressive trading at the beginning of that round. It was very nice to see, but those proximity alarms coming out, letting the defenders know exactly where the attackers are coming from. It's definitely... So that's a good play to see. So, yep, we're at 6 of 3. This will be match point. We can see if Red Zone's able to come out and get another aggressive plant here and get those angles and kind of keep Void from doing the last push. Ooh, we have a Cab coming out. We actually haven't seen Cab this whole day, so it'd be interesting to see if Twix can get some interrogations. Never mind, every time I make a comment on an operator, they get 6-picked.
I mean, wow. I mean, to your credit, though, right? To Tachanka, wow. Okay. To your credit, though, right? Both of them were playing actually operators we haven't
Attackers
seen
need
yet.
to
The
locate
Blackbeard
and
coming in, I suppose, was... I'd figured I would have seen him on Coastline, but just didn't make an appearance. So seeing a Blackbeard
Attackers
now,
discovered the location
and then of
the
course it
bomb.
switched off to Blitz, but I was looking forward to it still. I wasn't sure
Oh,
how
but
it was
we
going to be
have the
used.
shield team, not quite the shield team 6, but we have a shielder coming out on play, and we know that Team Red Zone definitely knows how to put the aggression from the thing. We got Gridlock, Habana, Ace, Dokkaebi. I feel like we're gonna feel a little bit of a ring flash kind of situation coming out here from Team Red Zone.
10 seconds to go.
Yep. All right. Wow. I was looking for that team kill from the smoke onto whoever Legion
5
was.
seconds to
That
go.
was that was almost Nova onto Lily. Wow. That could have
Oh,
been.
was it? What a?
Attackers.
That could have been a little bit of a team kill. And I was looking for a team kill. You know, it could have been
Oh,
interesting.
Trix is on the window here. We're gonna see if
Signature.
they get an early pick here on the spawn. Hopefully
Oh, we're getting one
they
swinging
get a
around.
caught. Oof.
Oh, he's
Oh, it's a
zigzagging. He's
tease.
psyching us out. Wow.
Yo, here goes the phones. A little early, just a little bit of distraction. You usually want to pop those when they're a bit closer or pushing in the site, if I'm correct. You only get
Yes.
2 of those calls, so early in the round, people are like, "Oh, my phone's ringing. Let me just leave that for like 5 minutes." They're not even close. Ooh, and Trixie,
Oh.
1 HP almost. Experience almost taking out Trixie there, getting a little bit of
Oh.
damage down. Nitro cells being wasted. We got Blitz running in here.
Oh,
We got 2
into
of
a
them.
trap. 2 people.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness. That was a funnel and a half.
That is, yep. They call it the Blitz. That's gonna be the biggest threat in terms of just straight up jump scare material for Void.
Trixie
Trix, on
running
the other
around
hand,
with Fig.
yeah, thin ice, big man, loud fours. You know. Oh, wow.
A lot of
okay.
good damage down. Both teams going both ways.
Oh,
Jaeger
finally the
getting
kill
hit,
on
Jaeger
Jaeger.
out. Just
Swung in by
taking
Trix.
it one.
Refrag. 1v4 for the Dokkaebi. Womoto find the kill.
Just
Trix.
more alone. I'm down. Just
1 HP with
with
the
that
jam.
many bullets, just keep firing. It's just that's enough. That's a rough
Mouse
game to have DMR
won.
versus the Lord
Truly.
there with the automatic weapon.
Yeah.
So that
Mouse
will be
won.
game 2 for Void taking the victory here on overall game 3. You know, this gets confusing. We have game, round.
Yep.
So yeah, game
the
2
maps
of
closing
game
out
3.
game 3. Yeah.
Void
Oh,
does
yeah.
take the victory. Hard fought from Team Red Zone. It has been phenomenal to watch both these teams come out and perform. You can definitely tell there's a lot more back and forth during the matches. You know, the overall score doesn't really, definitely some wins around on the board, and that's fantastic for both teams. They came out, did great, and it was so fun to watch these teams play. And I think Moto called earlier that we're going to shawarma after this. So I think I'm down for some shawarma.
They're trying to get some shawarma.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take one more intermission, guys. Before we go into our final thing here, get a few thoughts from the each team. So we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Hey everybody, welcome to the final of the end game. So it was 2-0 Void. You know, it was a great match to watch. Tell you what, so what did you think overall? Definitely a good game.
Oh yeah. Improvement from both sides was, of course, to be expected, and seeing it play out. I definitely got to pick out, the bits and moments that that really caught my attention. Aside from the indiscriminate slaughter of inanimate objects throughout the maps, but
That vase is placed in some.
Yep. So we're actually gonna be pulling in the whole teams to talk to them now, one at a time. So let's go with Red Zone first.
Let's get Team Red Zone in here. You have to do the whole teams. I want to get the hindsight of everyone that has an opinion on this. I want to see how the players feel after the whole game. So we'll get them in, address it, get their thoughts on the overall series. So we're getting them. We got Moto, Jaeger, Cardruck. We got one more. It's 5 people on each team.
It was 5. I think one of ours just dipped.
Yeah, one of ours is probably AFK.
That's
Oh,
fine.
that's
I don't know.
That's a-okay. The games is kind of late, especially if you're in the East Coast. It's already past midnight, so yeah,
Mhm.
I can feel it. It's a tiring game. Siege is a mental game as much as it is just motor skill and whatnot. So I wanted to ask you guys overall, did you have fun with?
It was
season
fun to. What I liked about it, honestly, was seeing us go from getting absolutely shit stomped the first game, like the very first game of the season, to the second and third game getting less shit stomped. Of us learning how to play, of kind of working better together, I should say.
No, definitely the improvement was seen. Watching, as I joked about watching Siege, and when I watched Siege in other streams, I was appealed to the over the top and being able to actually see the movements of both teams, and you can tell in your team's movement and your setup and everything through each game, because I didn't cast the first game, but I went back and watched the first game, and from that to here, you guys can definitely tell you got your aim games together. You were trading. I mean, there was multiple rounds where it was just like back and forth, and it was fantastic to watch you guys play. So I'm glad you guys had a pretty good overall experience. You might not even taken all the wins, but you definitely took some rounds out of there towards the end. So that was really good to see.
Yep. That's that. Like, even when you guys lost rounds towards the end, they're definitely in that second map. Even if you guys lost rounds, you were making it close. Like, those were almost always like 1v1s at the end, and it was just a matter of just whoever cracked first, and it was close every single time. So definitely pulled up on that second map. What I wanted to ask was more of I was there for the first game. I watched a lot of what was happening. Of course, I had my own thoughts as they were going on, and then moving forward and seeing you guys now, for a lot of improvements happened. I for one, am a big fan of the fact that the mirrors are now on reinforced walls compared to the first day. So I I was just thinking, past the first game, have you guys been working on just playing together and whatnot? Like, what have you guys been working on?
Yeah, we've been trying to get together when we can. Like, we all have busy lives, but when we can get some practice together here and there. We've also been calling in some friends that we have, like, that play higher competitive, to give us some pointers, some tips to just do something better,
Just work on overall strats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went on vacation, so I didn't really get much time to practice this week, unfortunately.
The other thing that we've been doing is we also, like I think Moto said, we pulled in some people and we were doing custom games to try and figure out some angles and stuff on the maps that we would be playing on.
Yeah. All right. That definitely smart to call in other people. I like that. Good resourcing out there. One last thing from me, at least. My memory's a little bit hazy. Who was on the second map? Who was playing Capital? Usually like prone back by the beds, by bunks. Who was
I
that?
believe that would have been Moto. I think he was playing Capitao. Or no, that was
No, it
that
was
was
XP.
no, that was XP. I think he went to bed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shout out to him, man. He didn't move from that spot. He didn't run. He only runs fades. Wow. That was I just watching that man sit there and just spray people down. I was like, oh yes, please. Another one. Yeah. So that's all I had, unless you had anything you wanted to ask as well, Drift. If not,
Yeah,
then we can
so
go into it.
also another question in the Overwatch series. I kind of asked the Overwatch caps the whole thing. No, this is season 0, and it was definitely rough having to go against the same team again and again. It was part of the learning experience, but you guys definitely see your guys coming back for season 1 when it does come around.
If there's more teams to fight, yeah, I would.
There's more
I
than
would
one
like
team.
some variety.
Yeah.
And I have one last thing to say before we end, directed at
scared.
Void. How dare you ban Monty every game? We did not get to Shield Team
We just
6
wanted
at
the
all.
Shield Team
We
6.
could not please the crowd, and you wouldn't let us.
Messing with my head.
If we can't win the games, we can win the crowd. If you wouldn't let us.
Come on, let us be the Shield Team 6 that we want to be.
The time you guys, this is definitely not this game. When you pulled Shield Team 6 on Border, that still resonated. And even Sheikah, who was playing the Overwatch matches, we interviewed him yesterday, and he's like, man, I'm looking forward to seeing Shield Team 6 from Red
The
Zone."
best part about that was just seeing when we all came in and seeing the perspective of Twix and realizing, holy shit, and him running out. I said, if we can't win, we'll just have fun with it. And that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you guys for doing this. It's fun to watch and cast. I know it's a rough game, but you guys definitely come out, and I can tell from every team that's had to come up against the harder team, they've all had a learning experience. And I'm glad you guys have been able to play in the division.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
It has been fun.
All right. So
Oh,
that was Team Red Zone. So I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
So yeah, that was Team Red Zone. So yeah, no, definitely a great team. They have definitely worked together. They pulled some resources from friends that they knew that played the game, and that's always good too. You get, even if they're like casual players, more like I myself, where you might not know every angle. How the game functions. You can aim and shoot, but it really comes down to map knowledge and strats. That's always the tactability of Siege in itself and all the operators. You don't know what tools and angles and resources are at your disposal when you play. So when you're doing a higher competitive level of play, if the other team has that knowledge and you don't, it makes it really rough. So reaching out and getting some homies to help out, that's definitely a good idea, and great on them for learning that, and it definitely showed. So I think
Oh yeah.
good
Yeah,
on
truly.
Team Red Zone. But now we're gonna go ahead and get Team Void in here, who has definitely shown the strength in the series overall. But I'd love to get their opinion on the game here. We got Twix and the rest of the crew coming in. Talk about a couple of the pressure points that they had during the matches, and definitely the new pressure they felt on this last game.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Twix,
into
Klee,
the call.
Nova.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, Twix. Is that everybody? We got a couple more people. Or are they peace?
Missing Chan and yeah, just Chan now.
Just
Pancake Lily, and once we get Chan in here, we'll go ahead. I see him down there. Just gotta get up on in here. Why is my Google going off?
Gotta accept the invite.
So while we wait on them, there we go. Perfect. So, congratulations, another win for Void.
Thank you.
That was very well played. It's been fun to watch you guys and just rain down some bullets as the Lord Twix you. That
Oh,
poor
yes.
vase. I don't know if you're gonna watch the VOD back, but you owe me a vase, bud.
I'm sorry about that.
That vase
I'll
did not
get you a
destroy
new
that.
vase.
With that aside, so I just want to ask you, same as I asked the Red Zone, did you guys have fun with the series, and would you look forward to doing it in the future with season 1?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes,
Heck yeah.
that was
Most
a lot of
definitely.
fun.
This is great.
It brings me back.
That's
Wow.
good.
We got
There was
5
a-
variations of yes at the same
Yeah,
time.
it was an overall team response. There was,
Yes.
they were all ready to go on
Yes.
that. So that's my general question. I'll give myself a think to give more specific ones. I'm gonna pass off to Iza if you got any for the team. In general.
Yeah. All right. So, I feel like you guys' gameplay has been pretty linear throughout the series, But have you guys focused on improving or changing any specific aspect of your team play? Just throughout in general.
Probably communication. Trying to get better at calling out after you die, not reacting to it. Cam play, using drones more often. So intel communication. We've been working on that a little bit. And strats. We've been doing our strats and customs to practice on these maps.
All right. Yeah. I've seen man. So the Coastline game, right? Yeah, wow. That one definitely it went smoother for you guys than the second game or the second map for sure. But there was a lot of let's say the first picks with the diffuser, I feel like you guys were almost always getting the diffuser down. And then just like right in the first maybe 30 seconds, the first pick was almost always the diffuser. And of course, Trix was going for the spawn peaks. So were you guys playing off of just hoping to get those early picks, or were those just kind of, part of the equation? They just so happened to fall in as you went.
Well, the one that was in Aqua Balk when I ran out and killed the Habana, they had diffuser first in the first game. The one that got restarted because of the glitch, but yeah, just a normal common spawn kill.
Man, you say common, but the stuff the angles you get right off the back just like dumbfound me. See, I'll be real. When I'm playing casual, and then I go to run to play the game, you're the person that takes me out at the beginning of the match, and I just push my keyboard away and be like, why am I doing that? That's from my personal experience, man. I just gave me a chance to play the game. It's like, all right, that happened immediately. So no, it's definitely good, and that's we were talking a little bit with Team Red Zone about knowledge and knowing the game, and we definitely have those angles down on where exactly to look when, and that's definitely a big part of it. And I just wanted to overall ask, why the Lord?
By the Lord? Oh,
the better question.
A good question.
Why not the Lord?
Why not the Lord? Exactly. I just remember in the first game, he was mentioned a lot, and he was praised, and I just wanted to bring him back and have a good time with him.
Yeah, no, Tachanka's great. Even I know Tachanka is the longest running meme in itself, but now he's actually somewhat of a pretty decent viable operator. So to see him in action it's fantastic, and I love that for him.
All right. But also, sorry to cut you off, guys. I just really want to know, you guys were that scared of the Shield Team 6, huh?
Yeah, let's talk about Shield Team 6.
Wow.
Look, man, there's just a lot of PTSD after that first round.
Yes, exactly. I was terrified on that border game when 6 shields ran at me. I don't even know how they had a 6th player, but they did. I was just terrified. I didn't want to deal with that again. I can handle a blitz or any other shield, but not a month. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that again.
Even the fuse, man. Even the fuse had a shield.
So it's just like how they don't want to deal with my pulse a lot of the times. It's just something that we just didn't want to just go and face again.
Yeah.
It's just not the knowledge we have to just face it yet, but it's definitely something that I want to look into and figure out how to beat really quickly.
I mean, you have Oryx. Wasn't he made just to knock over shields?
I was actually looking at the triple nitro setup you guys brought along the Coastline games. I was like, oh, nitro gameplay. But
that
no
was
Shield Team 6. So.
That was an accident. The choosing ops timer is really fast, like really fast. So, yeah, sometimes we got caught off guard with that and brought 5 claymores instead of smokes when we tried the smoke plant, and it didn't go well.
Ah, see, there's where all the smokes went. Yeah, we're wondering a few rounds. We're like, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and they're bringing Ward in this time around, so that way they can see the smokes. And then you guys spawn in, and it was like, well, there's no smokes on the team.
Yeah.
Yo, you got me twice. Yo, this is out of the Red Zone if they're still listening as well. Yeah, they're down there. Both times that you guys six picked, each of you did this to me. You did a six pick. I started to make a comment about the six pick and how it would work, and then you guys would switch off of it. Like, I don't even know why. Like, you went to do Cav and then switched to something else.
Oh
and I'm
yeah.
was like,
I got AFK picked to that one.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, I really wanted to run the chunk of that last round. I had to.
Yeah, the six picks were nice, and you guys both played a fantastic game. It was really nice to watch both teams go at it. Congratulations to you guys again for coming out of the victory on Season 0,
thank
last
you.
game of Rainbow Six Siege. And I hope to see both teams back in the in Season 1, and hopefully a couple more teams. Kind of get the word out there. Links to Division Gaming. If you know anybody wants to do it, even you guys, if you want more competitors, just let them know. Say, hey, we did this. It was fun, and we'd love to see more teams this year. So a couple more clubs on board, and you guys
think
will
I
have
got
variety.
A nice team in mind that I'll look into.
So
Wink,
yeah.
wink.
So you guys, thank you again for coming out and playing for us, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Definitely.
Thank you so much.
It was a good game. Good games.
Chan pulled me out of retirement for this.
Oh, I did.
Listen, I feel like there's a lot of people coming out of retirement for this. Old Siege players, and you're like, I don't feel anymore, but we're doing it for this VR thing.
Yeah, and it's not
you
even.
know what? I
just
think I'll pick
Siege.
it up again.
Yeah, it's not even just Siege. I think a lot of people are coming out. Just the fact that we've established a league and a community of people who have played a wide variety of games and connected over, a VR community. Just coming out and having the chance to do this. So, of course,
I
we're
know.
playing a lot of different
I personally have reinstalled and updated both Siege and Overwatch. So that's definitely true, and it's nice to bring them out, and then we'll see them compete. But we're gonna go ahead and take one more quick break before we go into the last final wrap ups here. So we'll see you in just a moment. All right, everybody. So here we are, upcoming match. We're going to go ahead and have the CS:GO teams go at it again next Sunday, the 25th at 6 p.m. CST. So that'll be a great game to watch. I know the first one was quite interesting to see them go head to head. So CS:GO definitely a game to watch. Thank you all for coming out and supporting Links Division Gaming, the players, the audience. Thanks to you guys for putting in those subs. Shout out to all of you again. It was fantastic to go ahead and have you guys watch. And as we said in the stream before, if you know anybody that's trying to get into the division, any clubs or groups that are VR related, and hey, there we go with Pancake Lay with another gifted sub. Just so that we can, as you heard, the players kind of want more variety. So if you know anybody, have them go ahead and do ! Discord or get a hold of the Discord and reach out to Mahedrian, and he can go ahead and get you set up for that. But yeah, so we'll have quite a bit of a break here. It is Monday, so next week on Sunday, we want to make sure that we go to the Game 2 of CS:GO. Will be on Sunday. And you also make sure you join the Discord server yourselves if you want to stay up to date on what divisions we have. There's a calendar and everything that you see here that's posted there. So if you want to stay tuned for all that coming up, that'll be definitely something in the future. But I'd like to thank you guys for coming out. Also, thanks to Isa. You still there, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Yo.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out. And also, once again, just a friendly reminder that you don't have to be just part of, an existing club. If you guys know people who are in something, or if you guys want to form a team, you can just always hit up Mahedrian, join the Discord server, and you can find a way to set something up. Better to ask than to not even try, right? So there you go.
Yeah, I definitely asked on a few things. Now look where I am. So You guys, we all want you part of the community. We want to make this great for you guys and great for the players and just have something different. You know, it's not the pros, but it's definitely a great competitive challenge. But thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and we'll see you on the 25th.
I've been thinking, lately it's just me against the world. Round and round I'm caught up in this swirl, trying to dig and trying to burrow. Pressure turned this stone into a pearl. Lessons that I learned weren't always thorough, sugar-coated like a churl. Now I'm really out here on my own. Now my homies acting like I owe 'em, done extending out my arm. Made a lot of money from my poems. Been around it, now they say I'm on. I can finally say I'm up now, I'm up now. 20,000 on a bus down, a bus down. I'm on my way up, going up now, and I ain't never gonna touchdown, touchdown. Mind's on, I can't turn it off. Late nights and I'm turning up. Hate life, then I learn to love. Down and out, now I'm way above. I always knew I had it, now I'm living out my dreams. Treat that money like an addict, it's a habit. I'm a fiend, feeling that rush. Rocket ready to launch. Hands up, ready and gone, been waiting too long. Trust on plenty, that's wrong. Old me's dead and that's gone, thank God I'm headstrong. I don't wanna wake up with a doubt that I show 'em everything I'm about. I ain't never going out, I ain't never did it for no clout. Now I'm sitting pretty on the cloud. I'm up now, I'm up now. 20,000 on a bus down, a bus down. I'm on my way up, going up now, and I ain't never gonna touchdown, touchdown. I ain't never gonna. I'm on my way up, going up now, and I ain't never gonna touchdown, touchdown, yeah.
been looking for. Trust me, I don't wanna feel no more. Never mind, I'm thinking out loud before we draw a crowd. Reel it in, take it easy, there's no need to scream and shout. As far as I can see, now think it's time for you to leave in peace. As far as I can see, think it's time for you to leave in peace. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. Let me be myself. I'm not above it. I don't know where I am, I don't know where you take me, I don't know where you take me. I just follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this love, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my